Hey, what is up guys, this is Cobb and welcome to a little bit more free-to-play action. This video we're going to be talking all about all of the early game mistakes that you've got to avoid in Mech Arena, man. Brutal mistakes that can actually set your account way back. Not to worry about that right now, man. Opening up our account with the brick house, we've got life easy, but still, there are all kinds of pitfalls that we've got to look out for, man. And speaking of the brick house, let's be real, man. Right now, inside of Mech Arena, could there be a bigger mistake than not starting off your new Mech Arena account with a promo link? I think not, man. Make sure that you use the beginner promo link that's down below at the top of the video description box, man, if you were looking to create a new Mech Arena account. There are actually a couple of promo links down there that you can pick from. One Aegis pod guns, one brick house with cryos, and the epic pilot impulse, man. Click on that link down below right now, man. To start your new Mech Arena account, all you're going to do is finish the tutorial on that account for all of the free stuff that you see on screen right now. Hell, that's what I did, and it's got me off to a very solid start indeed. It's going to be interesting to see what this mech does to my matchmaking a little bit later on, but you know, you guys can stay tuned on the channel for that. Mistake number 2 is going to be a much more simple one that applies to how you're using the resources on your account. You might notice right here, I just unlocked another hangar slot by spending 12,000 credits. Now, it's fine to have like 3 or 4 hangar slots when you're just getting started inside of Mech Arena, but unlocking hangar slot number 5, yeah, this son of a gun costs 625 A-coins. A-coins being, dude, the ultimate pink edition premium currency inside of this game. These A-coins are extremely hard to come by, and you're going to be needing these to buy all kinds of stuff that you might want to be using in your games inside of the gear hub. Buying various mechs and weapons and making sure that you're not wasting your A-coins on stuff that you just don't need super early on in the game is absolutely crucial, right? We'll get to the gear hub in just a little bit, but this is one of the worst things you can spend your A-coins on when you are just a raw, brand new player inside of Mech Arena, because, I mean, what are you going to put in this slot anyway, right? Like, I guess I could fill this slot on my account, for example, with, I could just, I guess, put a Juggernaut in here, and then in this other slot, what am I going to put, like an MD or something, you know? Like, it doesn't really make a massive amount of sense. You're going to be moving away from these super early game mechs anyway, regardless, right? So upgrading your hangar to slot things like the Juggernaut in there doesn't make the biggest amount of sense. To be honest, even unlocking this 4th slot right here, like above my head right now, you know, with just credits, even that was probably not a great idea on like day 2 or 3 or whatever the hell it is right now of my Mech Arena account, but there you go. Next up, and sticking on the topic of A-coins, is the cost of ranking up your mechs inside of this game. So as you collect blueprints for the mechs that you own in this game, and this applies to guns as well, be very careful, and by very careful I mean just don't do it. Don't be ranking up, for example, your slingshot mech to like 4 stars or whatever, you know. Every time you want to rank up a mech, you know, it's not just setting you back in terms of credits, it's going to cost you a batch of A-coins every time to rank up these mechs in terms of stars. I don't know who'd be so stupid to do that, but there you go. Not like I totally did that on my main account the very first time, because I had no idea what I was doing. I'd been playing the game for 24 hours or whatever. And the main reason was I had no idea how long I'd actually be using these super early game mechs, right? And so is it worth upgrading these and stuff? I had no idea. I thought I'd just upgrade them anyway. I think I upgraded the Ares to 4 stars as well, actually, now that I think about it. And it was just a total waste of time. Like, I upgraded the ranks of these guys, and then very quickly indeed, I was buying better mechs from higher tiers in the gear hub. Apart from Arachnos, that's just a piece of crap, but get it for free from a derby event, okay? Arachnos doesn't count, you know? But what I'm saying is, by the time you get to like gear hub tier 5, you've actually got a couple mechs here that you might want to go ahead and buy and actually rank up a little bit and use in gear hub tier 5 while you are there. But particularly the common and uncommon mechs, like the real starter mechs inside of this game, do not bother ranking those suckers up. It's just a waste of A-coins. Save those A-coins. They are your most premium currency. Next mistake that you want to dodge, and this is sticking to the gear hub as well, and this is a really cool little just sort of what like trick, I guess, that I didn't really think of when I was first playing through my gear hub for the first time, is that once you get to, I mean, specifically the Aegis, right? It's one of the first mechs that you're going to be able to buy, because it'll cost you a few thousand A-coins actually by the time you get to mech gear hub tier 5 rather. And so once you get your hands on the Aegis, this is a mech you actually do want to rank up. Like, you're going to take this mech up to 6 stars probably one day on your account. And so that means that you are safe to rank up the Aegis, at least putting 1 rank into your Aegis while you are in Gear Hub Tier 5. And that part is very, very crucial, right? You don't need to like stay in Gear Hub Tier 5 forever and put all your A-coins into Aegis and rank it all the way up to 6 stars. But if you want to put one rank into the Aegis and take it up to 5 stars, that could be a good idea. Just make sure that you do that while you are in Gear Hub Tier 5, right? This is because if you earn stars while you are in that Gear Hub tier, then those stars contribute towards unlocking the next tier in the Gear Hub, right? So if I was to, for example, take my Ares and I decided I was going to rank it up to 4 stars, that would actually earn me an extra star towards unlocking Gear Hub Tier 4, right? It would actually help me advance a little bit. However, if I was like in Gear Hub Tier 5 right now and I'm buying the Aegis and I'm doing all these things, and then I was to go back and rank up the Ares, a Gear Hub Tier 3 mech, that wouldn't do a goddamn thing. That wouldn't earn me any stars at all towards progressing through Gear Hub Tier 5 and to Tier 6, because it's sort of like a backdated mech at that point, right? Whereas if I was to upgrade the Ares right now, it would actually contribute a star towards my progression. All I'm saying is, if you're looking to rank up a mech, first of all, make it the Aegis. Make it something that you're very, very sure that you're going to take up to 6 stars all the way one day. And be sure to rank it up while you are in its corresponding Gear Hub. Okay, don't be ranking up the Aegis or thinking that you're going to earn stars in the Gear Hub if you've already climbed your way up and unlocked Gear Hub Tier 6, right? Ranking up the Aegis then is not going to help you. Next huge sweaty mistake that you want to pay attention to inside of Mech Arena, especially as a brand new player, don't be thinking that events in this game just aren't for you. There are some of them that are going to suck a little bit, right? If you click on like a happy little event right here, specialization spree, or kill a bunch of mechs with heavy duty weapons. I don't have any heavy duty weapons on this account, of course, brand new account, right? The Dreadshot 16, Minigun 16, yep, don't have either of those. What a waste of time. Not all events are going to be like this, right? Click on just, for example, a Battlethon right here. It's like, oh god, okay, I forgot, this is a bad example. A couple of guns here that I also don't actually really have. I might have the Long Arm 8 actually, but well, here's a very, very easy example. A Development Derby, right? These events nice and easy for us to hit, even on a super early game account. Use 5,000 credits in the shop. Very, very easily done. We can earn some easy points there. Complete 15 daily objectives. Very, very easy to do that as well. Spending the 150 A-coins might be a bit annoying. You want to be careful how you spend those when they're so limited to you on your new account in the very, very early game. Which, by the way, if you start your account with my beginner promo link that's down below, you also start off with 500 A-coins and 100,000 credits to help you get started as well. So it's a pretty good little starter package going. Not just the mechs, you know, the starter resources are pretty good also. But yeah, a lot of events that pop on up in the game are going to give you all kinds of free stuff just from playing certain game modes. Like a lot of the time it's just play Control Point Clash or play Team Deathmatch. That's kind of it, you know, win 4 battles in a row, become MVP 5 times. Like these are pretty easy objectives to get done and get your hands on all kinds of freebies inside of this game, especially when it comes to the derby events, which are really just relevant to your new account. These are like new account specific sort of events. Make sure that you are hitting these, right? Complete enough objectives in these derby events, you're going to earn yourself stuff like free mechs, dude. There's just a kill shot up for grabs here. If I go ahead and complete this is like quite a solid mech when you first unlock it on your account and is absolutely worth collecting on up. There's going to be derby events, I think, as well for it's one of the guns in the Gear Hub as well, which is a great unlock to get, even if you're not using the gun, or you're not going to plan on using the mech that you're getting from one of these beginner derby events. Doesn't matter, dude. It earns you the stars in the Gear Hub to help your account progress up the Gear Hub to bigger and better things. And to be honest, the daily events, the pilot daily events, just play the game. You'll finish these. Make sure you are finishing these, you know. These objectives sort of go without saying, man. It's your dailies. Get them done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Next mistake. Honestly, I'm going to say upgrading pilots, man, which might seem a little bit crazy, a little bit controversial, I don't know. I think it's fine to upgrade pilots to like 3 stars or something while you're leveling up, but beyond that, don't sweat pilots too much. Don't feel the need, and not just upgrading pilots actually. Upgrading pilots can be fine. Like, what am I even talking about? What I'm really talking about is going into the Gear Hub right here, and you got your mechs and your weapons here in the Gear Hub, and that's all great. These are good to unlock. These are like your unlock paths, and there's videos up at the channel talking about what you might want to buy in each tier of the Gear Hub. The mistakes can happen when you're suddenly spending A-coins on like epic pilots on your account, you know? Ooh. First of all, it's A-coins. Extremely premium stuff that you can use to buy new mechs and mostly getting like A-coin costed mechs. It's going to be like the best way you can spend your A-coins in the super early game. A-coin weapons are going to be the next best. A-coin pilots, they don't actually do a whole lot, man. Not for like a super early game account. So they cost 8 coins. They set back the development of your account quite a bit in terms of leveling up the gear hub. I don't think, do they even contribute to leveling up the gear hub in any way at all? I don't think that they do. And you're probably not going to have very good pilot implants anyway. You've probably got like a bunch of just like kind of crappy, snotty, garbage, rare implants for your pilots that don't really do a whole lot, you know? And so for that reason, pilots... Yeah, if you've got like a crap load of credits lying around, you can pick up some of the rare pilots. You might want to grab 1 or 2 of the epic pilots, but don't be expecting to get a lot of value from them. And I certainly wouldn't touch the epic pilots for a long time until you've made your mind up. Are you going to commit to saving for legendary pilots instead? At the point in your account where you've bought all of the mechs and stuff that you want from the gear hub with A coins, you might just want to start saving those A coins in future for legendary pilots at that point anyway. Is it just me, or is epic pilots, like, are they just extremely, extremely skippable inside of this game? They're nice to have, and it's great that our beginner promo link down below gives you a free epic pilot to help get your account started, and that's obviously very, very lovely, but I just love how basically every single one of these tips is like another variation of respect your A coins, because, yeah, that's like sort of the best tip going. Next up, man, and this is a tip, frankly, for the spenders, okay? Whether you're a small spender and you're going to give yourself like a $10 budget per month or something inside of this game, so like the same amount of cash that you pay for like an MMO subscription or whatever, or even if your budget's a little bit bigger, as a new player in this game, hold off, man. Just hold off. You don't know what you're buying. I swear to God, right? Until you understand how, like, I'll just put it like this, man. Buying blueprints for, like, uncommon mechs to upgrade and try and rank up, like, your uncommon mechs, complete waste of time, complete waste of cash. Even if they're, like, basically free, they're that cheap, okay? It's still just going to be a waste of time and a waste of cash. Be careful with buying weapons and spending cash for weapons. A lot of the times, man, a lot of these guns are just not worth their salt. I'm looking at you, Actorant 6s. You know what I'm saying? Like, they might be epic quality. And what the hell, man? You buy these Actorant 6s and they arrive at 2 stars. Like, as a new player, you don't realize how bad that is, but that sucks, man. That sucks. Rank 2 Actorant 6s? If you buy these in the gear hub, which I don't think you should, but if you did, they arrive at rank 4 on your account. Arriving at rank 2 means they do like barely any damage. They don't do any damage anyway at rank 4, so like this is maybe a bad example, but if you were to try and rank them up to rank 4, that's going to cost you all kinds of A coins, man. And so you just don't know what you're doing as a new player. Be very, very careful what you spend on. What I would say is, if you're going to spend on anything in this game, let it be the battle pass. Let it be the battle pass, man. You get a lot of good, juicy free stuff. A-coin drops, credit drops, all kinds of chests. The skins, if you give a damn about those, are fine from the battle pass as well. But in terms of bang for your buck, I feel, at least, I might be wrong about this, I feel, at least in my experience so far in the game, it feels like the Battle Pass is just one of the best and most consistent high-value things that you can buy, and so you can go ahead and spend on just getting like the Gold Pass right here, and being active in the game, right? Because the Battle Pass effectively unlocks an extra objectives path, which you can go ahead and complete these objectives and get your Gold Pass rewards. The Silver Pass rewards are available for everybody, and so you should always be doing your Battle Pass anyway, but if you're looking to spend in the game, getting the Gold Pass rewards track on the Battle Pass feels like one of the better spends, to me at least. Everything else in the shop, hang fire until you actually know what you're doing and know what you're spending on, man. Also, follow Ruffles' channel. Subscribe to Ruffles here on YouTube, man. Ruffles Mech Arena. He oftentimes makes posts on his channel about like current in-game offers that are going on in terms of things like the event crates that are going on and whether or not they're worth spending your A coins on or spending your cash on in order to pick up, for example, the rewards from these event crates. And you know what? I think that's all I got, man. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, man. If you did, or if you feel like I missed any big beginner mistakes and pitfalls that new players might fall into inside of this game, go ahead and pop those down below in the comments as well, man. Because no doubt I feel like I must have missed something, you know. Go ahead, man, and fill that out in the comments, man, and help the new players out. That's what this video is all about, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you guys did enjoy, man. If you're going to start off a new Mech Arena account, make sure to start that new Mech Arena account the right way by using one of the 2 beginner promo links that you can find down below this video at the top of the video description box. Just make sure to use these links on laptop or on PC. On mobile devices, they will only work if Mech Arena has never been downloaded before ever in the history of that mobile device's life, which is like probably not for many of you guys, you know. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to catch all of you all just a tad bit later, man.